There's a revolution happening in our country. And it's the same kind of thing that happened when my father was running in 1968. The polarization, the division of Americans is the most toxic it's been since the American Civil War. There's a whole group of people in this country, the American middle class, 57% of Americans who can't put their hands on $1,000 if there's an emergency in their family. With those people, if the engine light comes on in their car, it's the apocalypse. You know, they're gonna lose their car, lose their job. They're feeling forgotten by the Democratic Party. They used to represent the interests of the middle class. They're feeling forgotten by the entire political establishment. Donald Trump came in 2016 and said to those people, yeah, the whole thing is fixed. And that's what they wanted to hear. Populist movements can either be harnessed by demagogues for dark reasons and with using all the alchemies of demagoguery, or they can be captured by idealistic leaders and idealistic reason. My father captured most of the white vote in Maryland, Delaware, and the eastern states just before his death in 1968. 4 years later, those same people voted for George Wallace. Why is that? They were populists. My father captured them, that energy, with the powers of, and the cause of idealism.
How would you describe yourself? Are you a populist? Are you a nationalist? How would you describe yourself?
I would describe myself as a populist, but like my father was a populist for idealism, for America's signature values, for democracy, for free speech, for a constitution, for a democracy that's not run and captured by corporate interests, anti-war, and for the middle class, for the cops, for the firefighters, for working people in this country, about rebuilding our middle class, about making sure our kids are able to live the American dream. There's, you know, the American dream when I was a kid said, if you worked hard, if you played by the rules, you could buy a house, you could finance it, you could take a summer vacation, you could raise a family, you could put something aside for retirement on one job. I have 7 kids, Aaron, and none of them believe that promise applies to them.